We told you we'd be back.
Heroes come and go. Legends remain forever.
We want to hear you enjoying yourself.
You're in big trouble, mister.
W3L. W3L.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the longest running weekly wrestling show on YouTube, W3L Wrestling Showdown. And we're getting ready for Paul Hubris taking on Roderick Jones. You heard that Roderick Jones on the Showdown pre-show with Fiona Lochman that what he thinks about this contest and Paul Hubris. However, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Hubris may have his hands full because the last time we saw Paul Hubris, the last time we saw the essential Paul Hubris was Old Year's fight. He went up against Sammy Sparks. This is the closing moments of that contest, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it was a back and forth contest. However, Sammy would hit the moonsault and get the victory against the essential Paul Hubris. Well, Paul Hubris wants another opportunity against Sammy Sparks. He's getting that opportunity. It just so happens Sammy is now the W3L Breakout Champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, the match set has been for May Day. Paul Hubris will challenge Sammy Sparks for the W3L Breakout Championship. Huge news coming out of W3L's social media this week. And ladies and gentlemen, also, in addition to that, we'll be looking at that contest, but we'll also be looking at how May Day's shaping up, as well as taking another look at Resolution that will take place at the Corrie Fight Ice Arena. Roderick Jones, has been a while since we've seen Roderick. The plucky young Welshman, as he told Fiona on the pre-showdown. So there's a lot of pressure. A must win for Paul Hubris because, well, I always, you know me, ladies and gentlemen, I always like to look at things two ways here. One, Paul Hubris can get the victory and that'll give him momentum, that'll give him confidence, not that he needs that, but that'll also give him steam going into the contest at May Day for the Breakout Championship. Could be looking at the next Breakout Champion in Paul Hubris. One of the stars on the Netflix series The Wrestlers, featuring the Ohio Valley Wrestling. On the flip side of the coin, of Roderick Jones gets a victory over Paul Hubris. Well, Roderick Jones has been Breakout Champion, but that would set him up perhaps a future championship opportunity. Colorable tie up by both men. Oh, a slap by Hubris, showing no respect. Probably feels, why should he? Quite a few weeks here in W3L. Two huge box office events shaping up nicely to be the biggest box office events so far in 2025. And there's another collarbone tie-up, and this time it's Jones that gets Hubris in the corner, and we get a clean break, and that just shows the difference between Jones and Hubris. Some probably maybe felt that Jones should have slapped a taste out of Hubris' mouth, but it's not the way Jones is. And there we go, collarbone tie-up, and look, there's a knee by Hubris, and now Jones back in the corner. Hubris not following up. That's just a little warning to Jones to say, hey, I'm not going to play by the rules. And there we go. Jones thought he was going for another tie-up, but Hubris had other ideas. Oh, wait a minute, Jones blocks. Blocks again. Ducks underneath. Oh, an atomic drop. And an inverted atomic drop this time. And a nice clothesline. And Jones catches the foot of Hubris. And a nice side rushing leg sweep into the lateral press. And Jones gets two, and Hubris goes to the outside to regroup. And of course, can lose the match on the outside, but he does have the count of 10 to get back in. As long as he keeps an eye on the referee's 10 count, this could be used as a rest period. And Jones is allowing him to have that rest, and wait a minute now. Here comes Jones after Hubris. He's got him. Hubris pushes him off. Oh, Jones went for the shoulder block. Hubris moved out of the way, and as we take a look at the other events coming your way. May and June. And of course, Summer Spectacular will return to Elgin on July 31st. And again, ducks. Sidewalk slam, perhaps it is. Lateral press. And it takes all the more to kick out, especially if that lower back is starting to hurt. Uppercut, and it. Jones just takes him off his feet. And he says, let's do one more. And this shows you the powerful these uppercuts are, taking the man off his feet. Oh, wait a minute, backslide by Jones. Could have it here, no. Taking Hubris by surprise. And Hubris almost got embarrassed, and they didn't like that one bit. Oh, wait a minute, up and over goes Hubris, but Jones springboard into the crossbody, could have him, no. If we take a look at our double feature on that exchange there with the crossbody, here it is. Jones almost having it. We're back to live action. Splash in the corner by Jones. Jones now going for a neck breaker, connects. Into that lateral press, hooks the leg. gets 2. Jones now going for that ripcord into the cutter. No, Hubris manages to counter it, and Fireman's carry by Hubris, but Jones manages to counter that. Oh, wait a minute, nice belly back suplex, and this could be Jones's night. No, it isn't. Jones knows he should have had him there, and he did everything right. Went right into the cover. The referee was in a good position. Just shows the toughness of Hubris. Over that ripcord again. Hubris has it scouted. Oh, almost knocked the referee down. It took that distraction. Does Hubris in a Death Valley driver? Drags him away from the ropes. Hooks the leg. Referee's in a good position, and he gets him. Paul Hubris gets his hand raised, and if he does that at Mayday, we've got a new W3L Breakout Champion. Well, Sammy Sparks already owns a win over Hubris, but that was then, this is now. This is going to be a very competitive contest as Hubris looks for his first piece of silverware in W3L. Jones has got nothing to be ashamed of. He did everything right. He took the fight to Hubris. Just unfortunately, Hubris it was his night. Well, a big congratulations to Paul Hubris. We'll see him on May 16th for Mayday. And speaking of Mayday, the W3L box events via Demand Progress Plus. Let's take a look and see how that is shaping up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Paul Hubris, but Mayday will be May 16th from Hawick, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what you're going to see. Well, first of all, it's going to be a heavyweight battle between two big horses as the hardcore horse, Tim Strange, returns, and he'll go one-on-one with former WWE superstar Joe E. Legend. Then, ladies and gentlemen, in from there, the W3L Women's Championship will be on the line as Nina Samuels defends against the misfit Moxie Malone. Then, and of course, other contests, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, Paul Hubris will challenge Sammy Sparks for the W3L Breakout Championship. And Robert Starr from the UEWA will go one-on-one against Luke Aldridge. However, interestingly, ladies and gentlemen, this is a non-championship match, so Luke Aldridge's championship is not on the line. However, ladies and gentlemen, a win here for Robert Starr would go a long, long way. Then, after Mayday, ladies and gentlemen, we turn our attention to Resolution. And just a few weeks ago, 3 huge matches were announced for Resolution. First up, the merchandise, Mike Musso will go one-on-one with wrestling's most handsome man, Hugo Harris. Then in from there, ladies and gentlemen, former WWE superstar Eugene will join us, and he'll go up against the commune's blood tourist, Lou King Sharp. And the number 1 contender for the W3L World Heavyweight Championship, Taylor Bryden, Tier 0 Taylor Bryden, will go one-on-one with the leader of the commune, Luke Aldridge, for the W3L World's Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, tickets are on sale for both these events right now by www.w3lwrestling.com. Get your tickets now for the Kirkcaldy Five-House Arena, get your tickets now for Hawick, and get your tickets for any other W3L wrestling event near you, because the next 3 months are going to be fire. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next Sunday for more W3L Wrestling Showdown. Until then, from the rest of the team, I've been Brian D, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Why do I still have hope? So many days have passed. I wait around for things to